My boy is not on.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On offense, here are the Jazz. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Whew. Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
So it's the Celtics now. It's a 3-point game. Brown outside. Westbrook passes to Garza. And that comes off the assist.
My honest opinion on 26. That's all right.
The pace that Westbrook plays at, it allows him to find angles and lanes to get the ball into the hands of shooters.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a
I feel like it's all right.
Now, we have a chance to pay
I feel like NBA Live.
Conference Player of the Week.
I feel like NBA Live mixed with NBA 2K19, 19, 23.
It's a no-brainer.
22 wasn't good.
Someone carry
22 wasn't good.
This much and not walk away with some form of.
Is it better than 25? Yeah, it's better than 25.
Last touch by Westbrook.
But I gotta pray that they don't patch the game to the ground. I gotta pray that they don't.
Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. White, wide open, he fires. Sinks the triple. White's got 7.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Now here's Tatum. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Garza no good. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. MP against Westbrook. Lebowski passes to MP. He goes up again, and he lays it up and in. He's got 9.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
Brown drives in.
Come on, man.
There's the pass to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Jazz leading by 5. White looking around. Pass to Bailey. Back to White. Now Bailey. Clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Utah. The 3 from George. And another 3 for Utah.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Boston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first.
The shot meter is 100% better. 25 was trash. I would say 25 left something to be desired. The last few games have left something to be desired.
For the 4th time from the field, he's a healthy 4 for 6.
The last, to be honest, I can't say 25, 24, 23, 22. All those games, 21. Since next gen that came out, the games have been great. The last good 2K20, 2K20.
And checking out some numbers
for me, all time, it's going to be 16, 19, and then like 20, and then 26.
All sorts of time. Green for 2 points.
So a little early to say this is better than 16. Now we'll erase that from 16.
And Richard, I'll say this. Jaylen Brown's often at the heart of a debate about what his true value is. I think it's immense.
Oh, I don't know what the debate is. I don't know the difference between megastar, superstar, but he is a proven all-star, an all-NBA player, and a finals MVP.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Celtics. George against Richard. Here's Garza. Boy, that win against the Rockets. He's another guy who really showed up to play. The Celtics need to get a shot off.
Super Bowl.
Brown, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
White against Brown. Bailey with a wide open
The
look.
PS5 is not like the PS4. My main thing is it's a big lie. It's a big lie. If I think about it, PS4 since its inception has had more games than PS5. PS5 hasn't had that many games. And if anything, they keep on releasing old games. I feel like nostalgia is ruining gaming, and everyone is hoping for a remaster of a game, and I don't see it. I don't see it.
Pritchard passes to Brown.
I don't think the crews, like you're not going to get the old developers.
Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
You're not going to get the old developers to go and redo a whole old new game. There's nothing wrong with reusing assets. The only team that I would say that always to get away with reusing assets because the game design is actually good is Demon Souls or Dark Souls. Those games are good, and so they have remasters worth it because it's built from the ground up again. It also has some enhancements and some other stuff.
And here's Brown outside. That doesn't go either for Brown. Utah's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going.
That's why I was surprised when they released Gears of War the other day, and that was interesting in my opinion. Gears has always been an Xbox game, but I know Xbox and PlayStation, they're seeing how much money they can make together. It's better to be working together to work against or try to compete. So in my opinion, I ain't got that.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
It's a whole lot better for game companies to come out with a product. You know, the other thing I'm still laughing about, what's that game that came out? Power World. Power World was a bootleg Pokemon with guns. With guns and all. And it came out on Nintendo Switch. And then they got sued. I think it's like PC Power World. Power World was like Pokemon reimagined and Pokemon remastered, something with guns. That's crazy. Everything about that is just insane. When you think about how ass backwards that is, that's just crazy. And Nintendo Switch too. On top of that, I feel like their unit sold is going to be good. But I don't consider that next gen. I don't consider that next gen, even though it is Gen 9.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter.
How did I miss that?
Thank you, guys. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Jazz leading by 7. And here's George. He's got 9. White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
Sam Hauser's checked in for the Celtics. And maybe more than any team in the West, the Jazz
I gotta get these cat breakers.
to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now. And it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent.
PSR was definitely a flop. Honestly, the game concept was a flop.
Well,
the game concept of it and the point of sale system is a flop. And what I mean by point of sale system is, guess what? Actual after the unit, how many games are actually out? PlayStation 5 only had like 6 games. I had it when it first came out. So I can tell you, there was nothing more depressing than seeing how many games it did have. Not on launch. And where those games are today. Where this game starts with an F or something like that. It's like one of those, it's like, I forgot what it was. But it wasn't particularly good. That's what I do remember.
On the wing, George.
Then they made it free.
The Jazz working the ball around now. And the basket by Bailey.
With Bailey's shooting skills, you might want to see more of that from him.
Celtics trail by 14. Pass to Garza. Brown wide
Not
open.
seeing one single game
And then wasted no
storyline
time
has
getting
come
those
out
3 points
sad.
back.
I would say, honestly speaking, writing in general, or someone trying to make a story, is terrible. Even on shows, there's been so many shows that should not have been out or even had maybe a season 6. And now you're wondering about the writing. I will say The Shy is a great example of that. The Shy, Power, Tommy, Tariq. There's nothing to do, and then they talk about bringing back Ghost and Tommy, a prequel, and then Raising Kanan. Like, you really had to think about it. You really had to think about that one.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. There's the screen. Right the pass to Filipowski. Good in the assist.
Like, you really had to think about that. And we're not for what you call it, writing in general, a good storyline or plot development and character development. You really can't get into a story like that.
12 points for him. A shot by Pritchard.
Like, where would you even put Ghost and Tommy back in the day?
It's White on the way.
Like, I watched Tariq. Tariq, that was alright.
It's good from long range.
Tariq and, what you call it? What's his name? I watch it. The Apollo dude.
Oh, yeah.
His right hand man. And he got Kane. You got Mary J. Blige's son. Mary J. Blige.
And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one.
You know,
you got Tasha.
This team wants to do
It's just too much going on. It's just too much going on. That's all I can say. It's too much going on. It's already been established that, I mean, we're talking about TV now, but
you could say things are
I don't know.
going extremely well for the Jazz.
If I think about games right now,
Thanks for joining us. Now
games,
let's
in my
toss it to Kevin
opinion,
Harlan
it's
for the
pretty
start of the second
steady.
half.
Like, I paid $100 for this. Am I satisfied with $100-something, $150-something? Well, $170 because I bought $50 worth of DC and $70 and $20 of that pass.
So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing
That's pretty much it.
at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Heading underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. They've got Walker Kessler. Kyle Filipowski is out there with White. Then it's George, and it's Bailey in at the 2. RJ1 defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflections. Why do you think that's so important to him?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption. Even if you don't get the steal, messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful.
Brown outside. Over in the corner, Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Pritchard's got 6.
That's good vision by JB. Draws the D, kicks it out. He's grown that part of his game.
The 3 from MP. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Celtics. Fires the 3. Brown, no good. Jazz leading by 17. MP passes to Filipowski. MP inside. Brown on him. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to George. Utah needs to get off a shot here from past the arc. And Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And it's Brown missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's White. Plays it up and banks it in.
I don't like that
White's got 4
dynamic
points this
shot. Like,
Another bucket
I gotta upgrade
down
my
low. They've been the
drive
aggressors,
layup.
taking the ball
My full
inside
shot.
and attacking at the rim.
Brown, no good.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
White down low. He's covered by Brown. Kessler passes to MP. Left side, George launches a 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Celtics trail by 19. Down low, here's Garza. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Boston, no good that time either. Here's White. There's the drive, and White slams it in.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
Boston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Tatum kicks to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added.
I wonder what team Jordan Clarkson's
Oh,
on.
I love that.
Because he was on the Jazz for like a
Indy
long
with an
time.
assisted bucket.
And that's if he's even still in the actual NBA.
Now Pritchard. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics.
I know Russell Westbrook ain't on no Celtics, because if he was,
Tatum on the
I would have heard about it. Because normally when you hear about certain people, it's only mainstream.
And so the time
Like Shams or somebody will pick it up, or Waj retired. So it's like veteran signs a 1-year deal. Like I'll hear more stuff about football than I actually will with actual basketball. Like Michael Parsons, he basically got. He's smart. Cowboys ain't winning nothing. Green Bay, they might actually do something. Why would you not take $136 million guaranteed or whatnot?
Solid play in the low block,
and you're a contending team.
Got 9.
The Cowboys ain't gonna do nothing. That's my team.
He's
Cowboys.
just too big on that block. It imposes his will.
Brown, and that one goes long. Jazz leading by 21. Inside. Markkanen can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Brown outside. Pass to Garza. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Brown doesn't hold the ball. He moves it quick. This is about team scoring, not himself.
And here's George. Outside, White. Now, here's Markkanen from 6 feet. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got
24-8-7.
Pass to Garza. Tatum against Markkanen. Garza the pass to Hauser. In the corner. Tatum with it. And the Celtics another 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And MP throws it down.
I think they're lying.
The defense is making it too easy.
Because when they say the same lines, they've been saying the same lines for years, so frustrating about the defense.
Here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
New commentary, new graphics, new images, new physics, motion.
To see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Celtics second.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Give me the ball.
Outside Tatum. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And in the summer of 2022, Greg, the Utah Jazz traded away their franchise cornerstones, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And that signaled the beginning of their rebuild. But they've overachieved for a couple of seasons now. That ended last year when they really...
Substitution on the court.
Let's see.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Tatum against White. Filipowski in the corner. Back to MP. Back to Filipowski, and they pick up 2.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Sam Hauser is out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Tatum, and it's Queta in at the center position. That's the Boston 5.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Pritchard with the ball to the middle. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th man.
That
Now
was
8 for
right to
14.
my hand.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
MP passes to Kessler. Rebound Boston. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Here's Hauser. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Oh, good on the triple. Jazz have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. MP outside. Wide open. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 12 points here in the second half. So it's the Celtics now.
I know people been talking about gameplay like Tysono's back. Who else is back? I really don't know who is back.
And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, past season of father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen. Ace Bailey's going to have the advantage most of the time with that 6'9" frame.
Here's MP, rebounded by Hauser. Hauser's got his 4th rebound in this one. And defensively, the Celtics sure switch a lot.
Yeah, that strategy is the norm in the NBA. They have versatile defenders that do it, though, and it's still a big part of how they stifle their opponent's three-point shooting.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And some changes here for the Celtics. Garza's checked in, and Jaylen Brown subbed in for Chris Boucher. Markkanen sets the pick for White. Pass to Markkanen. Good, and the assist goes to MP. White's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Westbrook passes to Garza. Down kicks to Westbrook. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Utah. Now here's White. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic.
That's his comfort zone. Nurkic does almost all of his scoring down low.
Pass to Garza. There's Brown with the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Jazz.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much...
Two.
Stay focused on your workout.
MP in the house.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of it. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Detroit, they're having a little bit of trouble right now, hanging in the middle of the league.
When I look at Utah, they're making a move up the power rankings. They got the best record in the conference and no doubt one of the scariest teams in the NBA. They're just so hard to game plan for.
Here are the starters for Utah. George out there with Bailey. Then it's MP. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Filipowski in at the 4 slot. And for Detroit, Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Harris and Duran together in the middle. And it's Martin in at the small forward. Stolen by Kessler. Bailey, the pass to MP. Nails the wide open jumper. MP's got 5 points.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Now here's Ivy in his last outing with 12 points.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Yeah, I still do. I still do
just
it.
Around a minute
It's
and a
not
half into
what's
this
it
first
called.
quarter. Kessler, and the layup is good off the glass.
It's not. How can I say I'm not really that?
And no one was there to
I gotta put
I
it
think
happy
defensively,
about
that
it.
is not the way you want
There's
to
a lot of
start
crap
giving
that
up
comes
high
from
percentage
gyms and
looks.
jewelry.
That
And
doesn't typically end
my
well.
vast majority still there, but it's like it's just some things. Too many hoops to loop from game to game. People think that jewelers make a lot of money. I wouldn't say they don't, but when I think about this gimmicky stuff people do,
Here's White. 5 points in the
kind
game.
of crazy.
To the middle. Kicks it to George. Utah moving the ball around. Filipowski sets a screen. Back to George. Launches a three. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Martin outside. 13 feet out. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
George passes to White. Pass to Kessler. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Now here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Bailey. 9 points for him in his last game. MP, the pass to Filipowski. Oh, stolen by Harris. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
For three, George. And it's Martin with the rebound. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
And this is what makes Ivy special, his ability to finish with power at the rim.
And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 1. White for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. White's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Cunningham outside. With the drive. Shoots over George. And there's another one for the Pistons. We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
Now here's MP. He played a great game against Boston. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key. Adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now here's Cunningham. Turns in an outstanding game against Memphis.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
The drive by MP. Kessler passes to MP. Here's Bailey.
They are stupid.
And here's MP. Back to Filipowski. MP right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Duren with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting. Here's Harris. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
George passes to MP. Back to George. MP against Martin. Here's White. Rebounded by the Pistons. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
George passes to White. White on the wing. Kessler, a screen on Martin. Unloads. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 12 points.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
To the paint. The steal. George outside. White on the wing. Releases from the wing and drills it. He's got 14.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Harris. LeVert's checked in for Martin. And Sasser subbed in for Ivy. Then for Utah, Nurkic is checked in for Kessler. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Filipowski. And it's Collier in for George. Now here's MP. 14 points for him. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by MP.
Well, this is where Markkanen's feel for the game. You can put him in pick and roll. He is going to find a way to score.
Wow.
Levert, that's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Collier. Pass to White. 4-3. Counted from distance.
It's me.
And the Jazz lead by 3.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Cunningham on the wing. Back to Sasser from behind the arc. Rebounded by Nurkic. Utah's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. MP outside. With 4 on the clock. Misses at the rim. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now a 5-point Utah lead. MP getting it done for the Jazz. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Checked in for Detroit. Ivy comes in for Sasser. Then for Utah, White, he's checked in for Sensabaugh. And it's Keontae George in for Collier. So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Yusuf Nurkic, Lauri Markkanen out there with MP. Then there's George, and it's Bailey in a shooting guard.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
George finds MP. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Stewart. Cunningham outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Martin. And again, the Pistons missing. Jazz leading by 6. Doris Wiley's selective about it. Yusuf Nurkic has added a three-pointer to his game.
I think if you're a big in the modern NBA, you understand that your game is always about adapting to what's next. And listen, you have to be selective if you're just adding this element, but Yusuf Nurkic trying to evolve.
Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Cunningham outside. Stewart outside. Now here's Ivy. 7 points in the game. 4 on the clock. There's Cunningham for 3. And again, no good by Detroit. The Jazz have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you guys.
Establishing the mindset. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Pass to Holland. Over Markkanen. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got his second basket.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
George passes to MP. MP getting it done inside.
Timeout. You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
This one, that
Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. And Harris is subbed in for Holland. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Filipowski comes in for Markkanen. Here's Ivy. MP against Martin. And here's Harris outside. Pass to Duran. Now here's Martin. And again, no good by Detroit.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch. And What an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Ivy with the ball. He's got 7 to the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You know, he's run that set a lot, even in his college days. Ivy's aware of every option he has in the pick and roll.
And MP throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Cunningham finds Durant. Martin outside. Ivy, right side. And again, it's Detroit.
Continuing to improve his jumper. Ivy's teammates encourage him to take shots like that.
Outside White. Inside, here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Ivy outside. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And the Jazz finishing last season with the league's youngest roster. And some good players in that mix, Doris.
Listen, the fan base understands that the Utah Jazz are trying to rebuild a roster. The Jazz are hoping they've taken a step in the right direction with the draft haul they have. And with the picks on the horizon, it's just going to take time.
Here's George. 9 points for him in his last game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And on lottery night, the Utah Jazz sliding back to the 5th pick, Doris.
BA, I know for the fan base, obviously that's disappointing. Everybody wants the top pick, or they're hoping for at least a top 3 pick. But here's the key for the Utah Jazz. They have put in place an organization of leadership that will make good decisions over a span of time. This isn't a one draft wonder. This is about building out over time and getting a sustainable roster. Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Harris finds Cunningham. Powerful take from Cunningham.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kessler, a screen on Martin. It's White with a drive. That shot is off. Good D by Duran. Martin, the pass to Cunningham. Shoots over George. Kessler with a rebound. White on the wing. Takes a 13-footer. And there's Kessler on the assist by MP. Kessler's got 8 points. And so it's Utah in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You look at the Pistons, it's still too early to tell. I mean, can't judge a movie based on the first 15 minutes. Gotta let things develop.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Utah Jazz. And that'll do it for us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Harris and Duran together in the middle. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Ivy outside. Pass to Duran. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Harris. And he lays it up and in.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Now MP for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Pistons trail by 14. Martin outside. Pass to Harris. Now Duran on the wing. Ivy. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. White, the pass to Bailey. MP looking around. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Wow, Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Oh, there's the alley. And the dunk by Duran.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And here's MP from outside. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Ivy. Fires for 3. Rebound, Utah.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
MP, no good.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And the dunk by Duran.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Pass to Ivy. The 3 is up. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now. Bailey, the pass to MP. Down low. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. George for 3. Pistons trail by 18. Ivy, right side. And it's rejected.
Just sometimes it feels like Bailey baits you into the shot because he knows he's got the length advantage.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bailey. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Ivy outside. Pass to Duran. Cunningham outside. And again, no good by Detroit. And White has got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
Here's Harris. And here's Ivy from the arc. Can't get it to drop.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
MP is doubled to the wing on the left. Lets it go from deep. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Ivy. He's got 9. Will it go? There's Cunningham with a 3. Utah grabs the miss. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Back to White. Pass to Filipowski. Kicks it to George. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Utah.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own 3.
MP up top. Ivy defends. And he makes it. Filipowski's got 6 points.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. For the Pistons, Stewart comes in for Duran, and Caris LeVert is subbed in for Cunningham. Then for Utah, Lowry Markkanen comes in for Kessler, and it's Collier in for Bailey. Out to the right wing. Harris outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Martin. Good work defensively by White.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And here's LeVert for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. LeVert's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, Caris LeVert has worked diligently to make his 3-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Filipowski sets a screen. MP drives in. And stolen by Stewart. Ivy with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Takes it inside. Out to Harris. Stewart, the pass to Ivy. Now LeVert from deep. Offensive rebound. Out to Harris. Throws it up high.
It took 6 attempts, but he finally hits a shot.
The Jazz shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Pass to White. Here's George. MP, a screen on LeVert. George, no good. LeVert, right side. For 3, here's Harris. Pure from 3-point range. Harris has got 7 points.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Jazz. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy.